of strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a lone wolf.
Hello my lovelies, this is SimsFell and welcome to part 22 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series. We're here with Ophelia in this part and we're going to jump straight into her birthday party because she was supposed to age up at the end of the last part. I mean, it's still, we're back from Granite Falls, back in the castle. As you would probably recognize, the bookshelves in the background. But, it's time to age her up, and I was setting up a few things. I was actually testing a few other things, which I'll mention later on in the video, out, and so we ended up accidentally, just passing away almost the whole day, and it's almost 8 p.m., and she'll probably automatically age up soon, so we're not throwing any party or anything like that. I had to rush Amanda making a cake, and we're just going to turn her into a young adult and an immortal, and then I will give her a slight makeover. Either I'm thinking so she'll get makeup, finally. But I feel like it's kind of a rite of passage for these vampires to have makeup when they're immortal. But apart from that, we might not change her outfits too much. Just probably like the color scheme or something. But if we do, we'll see. And let's get her... Getting her, what am I saying? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. We're going to get her to blow out this cake. Nope, don't admire. Blow out. Blow out candles. There we go. So have a good look at her, guys. This is the last time you are seeing her like this as a teenager. Even though she probably won't look that different, but you never know. And, I don't know how to feel. A lot of you surprisingly like her. And, to be honest, she's my least favorite of all the vampires. I know this is mean, I should be saying this, but I don't care. It's my series. I will say what I want to say. But honestly, out of everyone, I like her the least. But, I mean, you guys like her, so I didn't expect that. I mean, I'm not giving her so much crap in her life because I don't like her, but that's just how the story's rolling. And, turns out you guys are actually sympathizing with her. Very interesting, I must say. But, let's see what third trait she's gonna get. So, I don't think she would be family-oriented. Doesn't seem like that. Nope, doesn't hate children. Not evil, not mean. She's actually quite nice. Of all the teenagers, Ophelia is the nicest, to be honest. Non-committal. I don't think so. I don't think she would be. I feel like she would be a good sim, but not too good. Like, I don't feel like she's like Cassandra, like really wanting to be good and all those kind of things. I don't think that's her. Kleptomaniac. That's what Ambrosia is, isn't she? But I don't think Ophelia would steal anything either. Would she be neat? I feel like Ophelia would be neat. I don't know, maybe because she's the eldest of the children in the second generation, I'm not sure. But she just gives me a very, responsible vibe. So I feel like she would be neat. Yeah, there we go. We're going to give her the neat trait. I just feel like she's super responsible, super neat, and all of those good stuff. So there we go. So now she's an adult and she's an immortal. Oh my gosh. Are we going to get a notification? Nope. Okay, we didn't get a notification. But that means she is never, ever, ever going to age again. Wow. Okay. So she's a young adult now, and I am not going to give her a makeover just yet. I'll give her a makeover in the break we have. But you know what? We're going to go around and get a few more things going. And also, at the end of the last part in the machinima, you know what? Before she does anything, can you be responsible and actually chuck this away? I don't want Narcissa... No, stop. Chuck away. I don't want Narcissa to eat this cake and, go down a path of sweet-toothness and unfitness. No, thank you. If we can prevent it, we're going to prevent it. But if it doesn't happen, if it happens, it happens. But you know what? We should at least try to make her have a healthy upbringing, you know? Not surviving on cake like her older sister did. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some other stuffs. So, at the end of the last part in the machinima, we had Kali and Ambrosia actually get betrothed. So they are now betrothed. Yep, to be married. And I don't know, what do you guys think about that? It was quite surprising. It just happened out of nowhere. I mean, Ambrosia popped that wish out of nowhere. But so far, it doesn't seem the ladies are popping any wishes to get married. So, we might just get a little bit of a break from all that romance for a little bit. But it makes sense. I mean, we've had we had a good 18 episodes or something without any form of romance. So I think that's pretty okay, pretty fine. And let's see what these ladies want to do. Actually, was there anything they wanted to do previously that I did not fulfill? She was sick, so I think she wanted to... Is she still sick? You're not even sick. Okay, I don't know why that's saved. Probably from beforehand, but she's not sick. So I'll start putting in some new wishes for these ladies in and see what kind of stories we can develop from that and what they want to do in this episode. Now, they did have a very underwhelming VAMFest in the last episode. We kind of already discussed that. It was the first time, so that's kind of understandable. But then they had the whole, engagement thing with 2 of the members, so that's kind of big news here, and it's really nice to see the youngsters hanging out, and I can't call Ophelia a youngster now because she's not, but look at her, yeah, she's talking, I'm so neat. But yeah, that's cute. I like it when they spend time together autonomously, and I don't have to actually tell them to do that. Anyway, it's nice to see they're talking, so she, ooh, what's happening here? We've got some teenager romance, guys. Just when I said we were going to have a break from romance, teenage romance. And also, I don't know if this is going to come back or it's going to add more to the story or I don't know if I'm screwing anything up or what. But just some things off camera when I'm setting up or before and after so that, things that happen and I see. Sometimes I just feel like I should mention it during the videos so that you guys are aware that these Sims actually have thoughts outside of the videos. But Cassandra is having a wish to flirt with Cynthia, right? Just before Ophelia aged up into a teen, you know how in one of her whim bubbles she had Cynthia? Well, that was also a wish to flirt with Cynthia. Scandalous. So, I don't know, man. I mean, now Ophelia's an adult, so she can't exactly pursue Cynthia unless Cynthia ages up into an adult, and I don't know how long she has. She's got quite a bit before she ages up, so it doesn't seem like there's going to be any possibility of romance between the 2 of them for now. But if both of them did have feelings, it looks like Cassandra has an opportunity to actually go ahead and do that. So that's pretty exciting. And no, you're not gaming. You're not gaming, you're not computering, Cynthia. You're not at the Nightshade Manor anymore. And she wants to get to know Sheba. That's perfectly fine. Oh, she wanted to be mean to Akaya. Well, I mean, the queen's more important. She wants to be funny with Lady Kali. Interesting. And she wants to become playful. Well, queen, how are we going to do that? I am not entirely sure. I don't actually know how you make things playful. We could make her do funny. Oh, jeez. I don't know. She's got so many other... Oh, maybe we'll just get her to go to the priestess and get some berries. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that... We'll see if that works. If that doesn't, then... Oh, well. If that does, then that's perfect. But I think we'll get her to go to Amanda and try and get some. She wants to get to know Lady Ambrosia. She wants to... Ooh. Okay, you know what? We'll just save on the... We'll just get to know her for now, okay? Let's not rush into things here, darling. She wants to be friendly. Okay, thank God. Every time they have a whim for each other now, it freaks me out. Because I feel like they're going to do something drastic yet again. Okay, she wants to be mischievous. Just at the Nightshade Manor, she's trying to be all nice to Narcissa and getting close to her and everything. Oh my gosh. What does Narcissa want to do? Ooh, she wants to cloud gaze. Darling, I'm not sure that's a good idea. It's partly cloudy and it's cloudy. Actually, it's 12 a.m. You can... Oh, but then you can't cloud gaze. You can't, because it's the nighttime. You can stargaze. You can't cloud gaze, darling. Yeah, you can't cloud gaze just yet. But she wanted to do that. You know what? We'll save it and then we'll try to do it some other time. So there we go. We might have to save it for a day when it rains. Should we not? You know what? We'll try and see what happens. We'll try and see if we can fit that in. But since the princess wanted to go ahead and flirt with Cynthia, we're going to go ahead and get that done. Wasn't she upstairs just a minute ago? Nope. Oh, Ambrosia's coming here. Ambrosia, please don't fight with her. Please don't fight with her, I beg of you. Okay. Cassandra's going to come on up and flirt with Cynthia. Possibly save her from an attack by Ambrosia. Come on, run up there. Run up there. Your best friend needs you. Are they besties yet? Are they besties? No, they're just friends. Okay, why does Cynthia have the inquisitive and gloomy trait? I don't understand. Yeah, she's got music lover and good. Yeah, she's got gloomy and loves the outdoors. What is that? What is that stupidity? Oh, is that a glitch? Because I am not familiar with that glitch where one of their traits is replaced by a trait they had when they were a toddler. Oh, well. Are you going? What are you doing? You're not doing what I'm telling you to do. Okay, where's Kali? Kali, expel the ghost. Expel the ghost. And she's pissed off. Why is she pissed off? No, don't calm her down. Just tell her to go away. You don't have to calm her down because she's not your friend. There we go. Okay, she's walking away. Where is Ophelia? Ophelia's right there. What's she doing now? Is she gonna fight with the queen? Oh, she's going out that way. Oh my gosh, Narcissa, I'm so sorry. Narcissa saw the ghost. Is she freaked out? Maybe she didn't see the ghost because she doesn't look like she's freaked out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But then why is she going to hug her sister? Is she? Or is she not? I don't know. Also, guys, actually no, I'll tell you later. I'm going to go have a break and then I'll make over Ophelia and then we'll be back. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back and welcome to the new and improved Ophelia. So don't be alarmed. Dyeing your hair is kind of a common thing, okay? But I went ahead, gave Ophelia a makeover, and this is her adult version. I hope you guys like her. I didn't change too much with her outfits. I kept them very much the same, except I kind of just changed up the color scheme. Let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, never mind. Wrong person. Okay. Outfits. Change outfits. So she's got, instead of a green, she has more of a mulberry purple scheme going on now. But yeah, that's her outfits for now, and this is her makeover. We kind of changed. So the problem she had with her dark form being different, well, now it's some vampire teenagers go through some weird things, okay? One of those weird things is that it's vampire puberty. You're going to look a bit different in your dark form than you do in your actual form. But fear not, peoples. By the time you get into adulthood, normally it sorts itself out. And that is exactly what happened with Ophelia. Now, in her dark form and in her light form, her facial features and body structure, they are both exactly the same. Except for, well, the colors and those kind of things. So there we go. And the reason why I changed a few things, so the outfit's the same, but the accessories and stuff, she's got these gloves that Ambrosia has, except she doesn't have the designs on them, and it's the same color, it's black. And I did that because I feel like as Ophelia has grown up into an immortal, she needs to be unique, but at the same time, she's trying to take on features of people she emulates in the house, people she's trying to emulate and people she looks up to. And so Ambrosia is one of those, which is why she's got these gloves on. And then the hair color. I don't know why I like her much better now. It just feels like it suits her. It looks super cool on her. But she basically looks up, the second person that she looks up to the most is the queen, obviously. And so she went ahead and decided she's going to make her hair kind of the same color as the queen. She's going to do a silvery color for her hair. I think the queen's closer to white than she is silverish, but Ophelia decided to go more silverish to emulate the queen a little bit, and so she can take on the features of the people that she really adores. And there we go, that is the new her. And let me just quickly change over to dark form so you guys can see how that looks. It's not too alarming or anything, but there we go. This is her in her dark form. Hope you guys like that as well. Do let me know which form you like better and whether or not you like this adult makeover. Or actually let me know if you like the teenage version of her better or if you like the immortal version of her better. And this dress you guys will probably recognize is the exact same dress the queen used to wear when in the earlier episodes before Ophelia was born and those kind of things. This was the queen's dress for her dark form. So I'm kind of going to say that since Ophelia was the first teenager to age up into an immortal, the queen gave her old dark form dress as a present to Ophelia. And now that's not like, oh my gosh, the queen's giving her the leftovers. It's not that. It's actually a very honorable thing because it's the queen's possession, right? It's one of her possessions that she's decided to give on to Ophelia, and so maybe that's also one of the reasons why Ophelia decided to dye her hair in her normal form. So there we go, because the queen ended up changing the dress she's wearing for her dark form, so no, we don't want to change into nude, we want to hide dark form. And so we're just going to say that that was like the queen's present to Ophelia. So yeah, well, there we go. All of that talking, so much talking. Okay, so they can go ahead and do whatever they want to do, but also there was a few things I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to be doing much while I'm talking. Is autonomy on? I'm pretty sure it is. I checked. It was on, yeah. So I'm going to let them do whatever they want around the castle for now because I can't multitask. I apologize. And also, I have a few things I actually wanted to address. But it's bothering me that she's not doing anything. So, do you want to do something? No? Are you sure? What's happening? Is the queen coming to hug her? No, the queen's not. Is she going to hug the queen? Yes, she is. Okay. So, while she's walking up to go hug the queen, do whatever she wants. So, I have decided, I introduced you guys to the Google document in the last episode, I think, and told you I was keeping records of things that happen, like histories and stuff and stories. So, basically, that's not the only thing I have the Google document for. Basically, for now at least, my Google document has been split into 3 sections. The first section is going to be the ingredients section. Now, a few episodes back, I told you guys about the different ingredients that Amanda's going to have and how those ingredients will have effects and known and unknown side effects. Unknown side effects will be the ones that she will not be able to record because obviously she doesn't know them. And, yeah, you won't find out, basically, until it's tested on someone. Known side effects is something that she will know. So, like, it's something that may or may not happen. Just because it is like a side effect doesn't mean it will happen, but there's a chance of it happening. So, there we go. We have those. So, I've got the ingredients section. And then I have the vampiric lore section, which is where all the fables and stories that Ambrosia writes is going to be written. So Ambrosia is going to be updating that from time to time whenever there's a story for the clan to tell or something for us to add to the, lore book, then she's going to write that up and constantly be updating that, basically. And also in the last episode, I said for VAMFest, if you guys had mini stories or anything like that, I'm going to add that to the Google document as well, and I'll make sure to credit you guys as well. So the third section is going to be profiles. Now, that's something that Kali is going to be in charge of writing. So profiles is going to be things like people, groups that the clan meets and those kind of things, any enemies they face, basically how to defeat them or what they did and those kind of things. And I have gotten started, and sometimes the profiles and the lore, they might overlap. But the thing is, right, it's not going to be entirely accurate because these are actual people writing them, and people aren't machines, and people have feelings, and people have, things they want remembered and things they don't want remembered. And so they're going to be overlapping with some information, but the thing is, with Ambrosia, as a scholar, she's writing like fables. So that means she's going to sometimes change the names of actual characters in history and make them into stories for the children to hear. Sometimes she's going to leave out vital information to make, I don't know, maybe her seem better or someone else seem better. She might make the enemies seem weaker than they actually were at the time. So you don't know what they're going to change. With Kali and profiling, that's more accurate because that's going to be like secret information. So the youngsters are not allowed to read the profiles. They are allowed to hear the fables because that's what Ambrosia's writing them for, but they're not allowed to hear the profiles. So the profiles are going to be a little bit more accurate, probably. They're going to have whatchamacallit, what am I talking about? Jeez, when my memory leaves me, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, I'm telling you guys. But, yeah, more accurate, she's going to be actually including the names of people who are involved, trying to have their whole names and make relationships a bit more clear and those kind of things. She's going to try and be as accurate as possible. And the thing is, when she's writing these profiles, obviously because she's writing them, she's going to only be able to theorize what the people that she's writing about may have felt, if they did certain things, why they did what they did, because she can't know for sure. She's not them, she's writing about them. Whereas with Ambrosia, she's going to make the motives of people she writes about in her stories much more clearer, so that the children, kind of, I don't know, either sympathize or not sympathize with people. Like, she's trying to impart a certain feeling of certain characters to the children, so she's going to be more definitive in, like, why this evil person did this evil act, or at least what she thinks. Whereas with Kali, she's going to be, like, more logical and say, well, we don't know, but we think this is what might have happened. And with that said, I have actually started preparing these codex entries, which I think I'm going to start having in a separate playlist. Now, some of the times, these codex entries I will try and put in these episodes so you guys can listen to them and hear what they have to say, and also, like, it'll kind of be updating. So when I update something important in the vampiric tome that I have, like the Simsfell tome, then I will put it into the episodes, and you guys can see and hear and tell me what you think about it. Whereas, because there's going to be a lot of it, I might not put every single update I have into the video. So I'll have a separate playlist, and if I mention a codex entry or something like that, I'll refer to the playlist, or I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go find the video you want to watch and find out more information there. So it'll kind of be like a Wikipedia for the series on my channel as a separate playlist and in the Google document. And yeah, with that said, I do have the codex entry that Ambrosia wrote, which was one of the first ones that she's written, and it's the story. So it's called Tale of the First Vampirist, and basically in VAMFest in the last episode, we had Ambrosia at the very end tell the children a story about the ghost and the vampires. Now, she left out the ghost part because with, like I said, with Kali, it's more logical and realistic when she's writing profiles, and so there'll be like loose ends that haven't been tied up nicely and finished up all, cleanly and neatly, because that's how the real world is. Things don't start and end perfectly. Whereas the Ambrosia, it's going to have a perfect start and a perfect end, because she's telling this to the youngsters, and it needs to have a perfect end, and it's just a story. And so she wrote a fable about Elena, and, her, and about Kali, but she has changed the names. So Elena is called Elle in her story, a vampirist by the name of Elle. Ambrosia is known by a vampirist by the name of Amber, and Lady Kali is known by a vampirist by the name of Lee. So I am going to leave off here. I'm going to play that little codex entry. Do let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll be back afterwards, and then we'll continue this episode. So see you guys in a bit. Tale of the First Vampiress. Once upon a time, there was a woman by the name of Elle. She was chosen by the Vampire Queen to be the first of her grand coven, and the role of broodmother was created, given to her by the Queen, to look after the coven's children and imbue them with knowledge of the vampiric world. But the power of her possession made her careless and arrogant. She began to neglect her own daughter, and over time, others in the Queen's court began noticing her disobedience. Two ladies in particular, Lee and Amber, convinced the Queen that Elle had fallen down the wrong path. Soon after that, the broodmother was banished, and another was chosen in her place. But it was not the last the coven would see of her. Months passed, and the Queen became pregnant with her first child. In honor of the heir's arrival, the Queen held a celebration at the castle, where the new broodmother was invited. Along with the child, Elle was forced to leave behind. Not long into the night, Elle appeared in the castle. Unafraid of the Queen's wrath, she took her daughter and fled into the forest. With the celebration underway, no one could stop her. So they waited until the early hours of the morning. The queen ordered Lee and Amber to find her and bring back the child, for the girl belonged to the coven. As long as Elle remained part of the queendom, she had a right to her daughter. But once she was banished, the coven no longer acknowledged a tie between mother and child. Despite Elle's efforts to run away, she was found. Lee and Amber were skillful vampiresses, and together their power was unmatched. They returned the little girl to the broodmother and took Elle to the castle to face the queen's judgment. She was placed in a cell while the queen deliberated her punishment. In the end, she was deemed a traitor, and the queen ordered her execution by sunlight. Amber was given the responsibility of constructing a chamber to carry out the sentence. More months ticked by before the chamber was ready. Amber had designed a roofless inner garden surrounded by glass corridors where the vampiresses could watch sheltered as Elle sizzled and burned in the sunlight. At dawn, the traitor was marched into the chamber and her execution was carried out. Once all that was left of her was ash, the queen ordered her remains to be taken and buried outside the castle, with a gravestone to mark her as an enemy of the coven. It was decided from then on that all traitors to the coven would be buried surrounding the castle grounds, to warn others of their fate should they choose to rise against the queen. As the castle was located on a hill, anyone approaching the winding path to its entrance would see history on either side. Like the first vampiress who had risen and fallen, so ended the tale of Elle. Okay, we're back with the ladies upstairs. Cassandra's off to flirt with Cynthia, right in front of her mother, but who cares? Teenage romance, it's a beautiful thing. But what did you guys think about the codex entry? I hope you liked that. But yeah, I've thought about this before, but I haven't really gotten to doing it. But I finally went ahead and did it. Do let me know what you think and if you like that format. But most of the codex entries are probably going to be in that format. They'll be in a scroll. So I'm going to say she's writing it out in parchment or whatever, and it's in these vampire tomes, right? So every time we update it, I'm going to say that either Ambrosia, Amanda, or Kali are updating those tomes. So far, I have Amanda, who's written stuff about like a few ingredients, but they're not enough for me to start compiling codex lists. So, I haven't made codex videos on that yet. And we have Lady Kali, who has also made a profile on Elena Cavador. Now, hers, you guys have already watched the series. You already know what happened. So, you already know whether the tale of the first vampiress is accurate or inaccurate, or if it does have inaccuracies, what they are. You guys already know all of that stuff. Whereas the others may not necessarily know. Now, is she heading off to school? Yes, she is. Everybody hates Ambrosia. But yeah, so you guys know what's happening with that. And so, in Lady Kali, hers sounds a little bit more like, it's more factual, the profile she made. And it sounds, in some parts at least, it's a little bit different to what Ambrosia said. So, once I get around to making the codex entry for that, I probably won't input it into, or I might, depends if it is useful in a story or plays well into the story. If not, I'll just put it as a separate video in the codex playlist, and so you guys can go ahead and look at that. So yeah, you can check up on that from time to time to see, if you want to know more information about a certain vampire, vampiress, or certain things or whatnot, or if you guys want to know something, or you want me to make a codex entry about something, do let me know, and maybe I can add that, because I don't know what you guys want to know about, if you get what I mean. Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm glad we, okay, the children are off to school, and lucky Ophelia, she doesn't have to worry about that anymore. She wants to be funny with Lady Kali, so you know what, I'm gonna get Lady Kali to actually come up. And oh, she's reading these tomes. Okay, and so I'm going to get Lady Kali to come up and have a little bit of a chat. They can practice fighting? Ooh. You know what? Let's practice fighting. I feel like that's, I mean, she's the warrior. She would do that. The warriors can practice fighting. It makes sense. So I'm going to get her to go up and actually practice some fighting with Ophelia. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And, yeah, that's a lot of thinking. That's a lot of talking. And my brain is just, I don't know. Also, I have been feeling an insatiable, hunger. I'm just insatiably hungry recently. I don't know what it is. Last night, I thought I was sick. And I was like, oh, why do I feel this way? Maybe it's because I'm getting sick. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'm not sick before I went to sleep. And then I was like, maybe I just feel so happy. I feel like I'm going to explode. Okay, stop. And then this morning, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm just hungry. Maybe I'm just hungry. So I don't know what's happening. I mean, I keep eating and my mouth gets tired, but my stomach still feels the same. So no clue, actually. Oh, I got scared for a second. I realized it was practice fighting. It's friendly. Oh. Okay. What happened with, didn't she win? I swear she won. Did she win? Do I get anything? Do I get a moodlet? No. But it looked like Ophelia won. That's pretty interesting. Maybe Lady Kali let her off easy because she is the strongest vampire, so I don't know why she would even like, you know. I don't think Ophelia would be that powerful yet. So she's gonna go ahead and maybe tell a funny story. Sure, why not? Because she wants to be funny with her, so that's adorable. It's nice to see that Kali's actually, you know, good friends with Ophelia. But then, it makes sense. I mean, Ophelia was, you know, before she aged up, the apprentice of Kali's betrothed, but her betrothed actually hates her apprentice, so that's awkward. It's been awkward. So she's happy to be getting some relationship with the other vampiresses. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I like her a lot better now that she's an adult, to be honest. I didn't say I liked her the least, but I like her a lot better, man. I like her a lot better. And she wants to become playful and be funny, Lady Kali. Okay, can you become playful? Okay, wait. Ask, discuss interests. Talk to the priestess, discuss interests, and tell her, hey, do you have berries? just give me the berries. And so I'm pretty sure Amanda has some of those razzle berries, which make you playful in her inventory. Okay, yoyum, yeah, perfect. And so now we're gonna get Amanda to give the queen. Oh, great, we have builds, 16,000 simoleons of builds. So we'll get one of these razzleberries. We'll give it over to the queen. And so let's have the queen eat this. And hopefully that works. But I don't know if that's going to work as much as this one. Because she already has the focused buff. So let's see if that works. Is that going to make you playful? No? No? Oh. That doesn't even work on the queen. That didn't work on her. Oh, and I forgot. This is Lilith. It's Lilith Salazar. This is the queen's third and last child. She's adorable. We need to go see her. Okay. So, Queenie, okay, she's not feeling playful. She wants to be funny with Lady Kali. We're gonna go get her to be playful. Everyone wants to be funny with Lady Kali because I can't get her to be playful. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. So we are going to funny. Is there anything she can do? Oh, joke about old times. Yes. That's how much history they have, people. They can joke about the old times. Okay, queen. Nice. Stop being dramatic. She's going to go, and she's going to talk to Lady Kali and probably joke about old times when she was single and they used to flirt, and now she can't because she's betrothed. Or, geez, I can't speak sometimes. Actually, all the time. But oh my gosh, I love these vampiresses. They're so awesome. They're so awesome. It's so fun to see them all, you know, grow up, age up. It's just super awesome. I just love it, guys. I love it so much. Okay, look at them, joking about old times. And what does Kali want to do? She wants to get to know Ambrosia, even though she already knows Ambrosia quite a bit. And they actually both want to talk to each other, so that's perfect. Why don't you come here and... Where is get to know? Maybe you already know her so much. Okay, get to know her. Is Ambrosia going to come on down? Or is she going to go to Ambrosia? I don't know. Ambrosia's not moving. Are you going to... maybe she's going to go to Ambrosia. I'm not entirely sure. Let's fast forward a little bit. Oh, no, look at that. Ambrosia's coming on down. Ambrosia is coming on down. So, get to know Ambrosia. Yes, talk to her. And then Ambrosia wanted to be friendly with you. Very nice. Nice to see that they can do things other than make out. Talk about cloudy weather, sure. And we found out in the last episode that the seasons does kind of at least affect, at least when it's raining. They can go out when it's raining and they don't actually get burnt by the sun. So that's amazing. I didn't know that. I did not know that. And she can't be mischievous to Narcissa because Narcissa is off to school. Now, was there anything that I needed to do that I absolutely wanted to do that I haven't had the chance to do yet? I don't think so. I don't know if I had anything I wanted to do that I can't do. So, we're just gonna leave that off. And, what else? I'm just gonna try and fulfill some more of their things because we don't really have anything that we want to do or that they desperately want to do. I mean, with the insects, I guess we could replenish this, but we don't really need to. And let's see with these. She's got so many, insect repellents. Like, the traveling tonics is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. She's got so much. Too many, I tell you, too many. Let's check the calendar quickly, actually, and see what's coming up. So we've got 2 more days apart from today. 2 more days of winter, and then we have the Eve of the Goddess and Day of the Goddess. So that's pretty interesting. And oh my gosh, stupid skill days. Stupid skill days. I'm gonna get rid of them. And stupid Harvest Fest. I'm gonna get rid of them. I have to constantly keep checking to get rid of the stuff I don't want because we don't need to have that there, but it still stays. So we're gonna have to look after that. But we've got Cynthia's birthday, the day after, Day of the Goddess. And then we've got Death Fest, Narcissa's birthday's then. And then Cassandra's birthday is the day after Death Fest. And so far, that seems like it. Yeah, those are all the youngsters for now. And we might just be taking a little bit of a break from having any more youngsters because, to be honest, I feel like there's quite a bit going on in the castle as it is. We still have we still have Morgana to move in, and we still have Lilith to move in, which is the Queen's daughter. Oh yes, I forgot. So I named the Queen's daughter Lilith, which was a suggestion back in episode 1 from Laurie Smith in the giant list she gave me to some page with vampiric names. So, yeah, I'm really excited. So, we'll take a short break and then I'll be back. Actually, should we go visit Lilith? You know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to visit Lilith. I have decided. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, jeez, everyone's in the creature cradle and it is absolutely full. There's barely any space for people. But, you know what gave me, an absolute heart attack in a good way? As soon as we came here, everyone, just came on inside because Findeep went to work, actually. She works as an astronaut, I think, it looks like. So I think, she took the kids with her. I'm gonna say she took the kids with her. In the rocket, yes, whatever she does. She's not supposed to have a job, but, I can't stop her from getting one. So, she went ahead, and the kids were out. As soon as they came back, Narcissa went up and hugged her little sister, and that's adorable. But I'm going to show you guys little baby Lilith. So, this here is the adorable Lilith. Oh my gosh. She's so... Oh wait, stop. This is so cute. She's got the pointy ears, and she's actually the only child that got her mother's violet eyes. So the vibrant violet eyes. Her sister Narcissa has the purple eyes, but they're not vibrant, the vampiric ones. Whereas Lilith here got her mom's eyes, and she's the only daughter to do so. And she has blonde hair like her sister, Narcissa. Not sure how that happened, because the queen has white hair, and her father was Nero, I think. He had brown hair, but she ended up getting blonde hair. You know what? I don't care, because it's adorable. It's cute. Her and Narcissa, honestly, so cute. They're so adorable. I love them so much. Look at her. I love how Narcissa is spending so much time with her sister. She's always, constantly around her sister, which is adorable. Whereas Cassandra doesn't care. She's the heir. She's the heir. She's gonna stay with the grown-ups. Yeah. Okay. So, I want... Actually, is she talking to her daughter? Why are you talking to your daughter from here? I don't know. Go do something with her. Pick her up. Pick her up and do something. Go on. Pick up your daughter and do something, because you barely see her, Amanda. You barely see your daughter, the only one with human ears. Okay, no. She's not interested. She's got more important things, like impressing the queen. Very nice. I'm sure the queen appreciates it, darling. I'm sure the queen appreciates it. Narcissa, doing whatever she's doing. Why don't you, can you like play with, she's hungry. Is there anything she can eat? Why don't you have a quick meal? Grab some microwave dinner. Yeah, grab some microwave dinner. Why don't you do that? Because you're getting a bit hungry. And does that build relationship when you play chess? Nope, it doesn't. I don't know if it does, but it doesn't seem like it's working very well. Let's see if we can actually do anything with their powers, because let's see if they've like gained any more points that we can use. 7, 6, 5. Okay, so Kali and the Queen have points that we can probably use. Now, sun resistance. Okay, we can get some sun resistance for her, I think. That'll be pretty awesome. Nope, we don't need that. We had this one, but I think last time we said we'll focus on sun resistance. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Perfect. And now the Queen, let's see what she... And the Queen has one more level to go before she's a Grandmaster. Okay, Queenie. She is, I mean... You don't really need that anymore. You're not in, like, the productive stage. Vampiric slumber. I don't know. I mean, their energies, that's not one of the biggest problems that they have. So I don't think they'd need that. If anything, I mean, odorless, not really. Sun resistance, probably. I feel like they'd need sun resistance and supernatural speed. Because Ambrosia has the bat form, and that is practically like supernatural speed. It just lets you, you know, appear in places really quickly. So, which I always forget is the cause. But whenever I'm making Machinimes, she just screws me over. But I think we're going to get supernatural speed for the Queen. Can we, though? Oh, we need to take on a weakness? God dang it. Okay. Well, let's see what weakness we can take on. Sloppy drinker? No. Fitful sleep? No. Sleep of the undead? I actually don't mind that. No. So I think we're going to do Sleep of the Undead, because that's something I do not mind. I feel like the Queen would be very happy. I mean, she sleeps in her coffin all the time anyways, so it's not like it's going to be a huge deal for her. And do these ladies need to... So she needs the Vampiric Discipline. Cassandra needs... Oh, she doesn't have any of it. Oh, no. You need to get that, darling. You need to get that. Okay, they're getting really thirsty. Nope, Peter Ghost, we're fine. So, you know what? I might actually send some of these ladies hunting. I think I'll do that. I think I'll send them. Hopefully it works. But I'll go and send them hunting while they're out here, and then maybe later on we can go ahead and get them to go to the garden and grab a drink there. Because I'm not sure if everyone's going to be replenished at the garden, so I want to try and get as much hunting done as possible, while it is possible. So Ambrosia was thirsty, Amanda was thirsty, the Queen's okay, Ophelia's thirsty. Now Ophelia, can we find someone for you nearby? Who's this? Is he a non-vampire, perhaps? Yes, he is indeed. So we're going to go. The thing is, sometimes when they're really far, by the time they get there, like the person has moved on, which isn't exactly fun. What about this person here? Oh, this is flower 5. Beautiful. Can you go and drink her plasma? Can you go ahead and drink her plasma? Stop reading. Go do what you need to do. And who's this? Is this another flower? Yep, flower 8. Let's see if we can go and grab drink from her. I don't know if that even like... Oh, yep, okay. Nope, Amanda didn't even listen to me. Didn't even listen. Well, Amanda, you're just going to have to wait until we go over to the garden and deal with your needs there. So, she's just going to do that. And everyone else is going out to go hunting. I'm glad. I want to see Ophelia hunt because it's been a while. And plus, she's an immortal now. This is going to be exciting, even though it's the same interaction. Ah, okay, you can do it. You can do it. Nope. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with sometimes them turning into their dark form, sometimes they don't need to. Like, how does that, how does the game decide that? I don't actually know, to be honest. I actually have no clue. Oh, look, she drank from someone, and now she's chilling in the house. That's lovely, actually. That's lovely. So, Amanda, you didn't even go, did you, to get your drink? Actually, your drink walked right to you. Go and drink from her. Jeez. This is so silly. I love it. Her drink, literally, her plasma bag, her human plasma bag, walked into the creature cradle, just sat down for her, like, drink from me. Okay, she's gonna go get a drink. And then, I think we only have 2 others who are thirsty. Or they're not yet, but I could probably deal with their needs later on. And they've gotten themselves a drink. Lovely, lovely, lovely indeed. And, no, don't play here. Oh, God, darling, that's disgusting. Don't play in that. That's nasty. That's nasty. It's disgusting. I don't like it. Okay, can we actually get them to do any more hunting before they leave? Can we? Ooh, who's this? Who's this? Queenie, can you come here and grab the drink from Flower 1? So that we don't actually have to go and deal with that later on. Can we do this all while you guys are here? I'd prefer that to be the case, so then I don't have to go looking for, like, go to the garden and go through a different loading screen again. Oh, who's this? This is another plasma bag. Come on. Let's try and get her. Nope, we can't click on her. Gosh dang it. Oh my goodness. Okay, is anyone else walking around? That's the queen running. We need a drink for Kali, right? Yeah, but no one's walking. I see no one, peoples. Oh, nope, I see someone, but that's a teenager. We probably won't be able to drink from them. No, we can't. I did not know you could drink from teenagers. What the heck? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought they had to be like young adults or adults. Guess not. Well, that's super fun. I'm glad that's a thing, actually. Okay, is she going to do her thing? Yes, she's going to do her thing. I'm very glad. Now, the warrior just has to go get her drink, and then they will be perfectly prepped for the next episode, and I won't even have to feed them. That's amazing. I'm glad that's the case. Normally, I try to do these things off camera so you guys don't get bored, but hey. I was here. We were here. No. See the things I have to deal with when they start running away. It actually takes me quite a while to get them all fed up sometimes. Sometimes it takes me the whole night. So, yeah. And I was going to say, she loves being in her activewear, but then I was like, wait, she's a warrior. That's her job. She's supposed to be active all the time. So, when she's done getting herself a drink, we're going to go off and end this episode here. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know what you guys think about the concepts I talked about beforehand and all that good stuff. And don't forget to stick around for the mission at the end. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.